Sorry. Hey, and we're live, and it's Wednesday. So my name's Karen Roberts. I'm a holistic transformation coach. So I help people, whether it's lose weight, whatever goal they want to achieve, whether it's to increase their income, start a business, lose weight, feel good about themselves. And today's topic is how tracking your little progress can create huge success. Well, I'm an absolute huge believer in this because I don't feel that we celebrate our wins enough. And we should celebrate every single win, no matter how small they are. And there are a few reasons we should do this. Number one is that it's going to boost our confidence, which is going to help us stay motivated for achieving the bigger goals. And just, you know, I suppose we've been brought up to be very modest and humble, and we don't talk about what we've achieved. However, if we don't acknowledge it, sometimes if we haven't done this further down the road, we don't even know where we're at on track to our bigger goals. And it's only actually when we turn around and look back at what we've achieved so far, that can motivate us to keep going. So if we're not acknowledging it as we go, it's not helping, because sometimes we don't, because it's daily small increment changes, we don't necessarily see it. So then we don't realize actually how far we've come. So no, I'm all for getting into the habit of celebrating every win. And one way you can do this, so I know we talked, I think, last week about our daily motivational practices and what to do first thing in the morning. Well, last thing at night before you go to bed, I think is another very important thing, to actually go over the day and what you've actually achieved, you know, and acknowledge it and write it down so that at the end of the week you can celebrate those wins, you know. So with regards to even achieving goals, if we set ourselves too many tasks, we're setting ourselves up for failure. And there is something that happens physiologically, actually. They've tested this. If we wrote down 10 things that we need to achieve that day and we only achieve 5, we don't get the endorphin rush that we would have if we'd set ourselves 3 and maybe achieve 5. Oh, wow, we would have benefited so much from that. So setting yourself certain goals and then reviewing them at night, how good you're going to feel so much better if you only set yourself three goals to achieve that day, 3 things to do, and you did 5. Yeah, that is going to make you feel good. Rather than thinking, oh, I didn't get that done. Because again, we're so conditioned to focus on the negative rather than positive. Even if we'd achieved 5 tasks, if we'd set ourselves 10, we would focus on, well, I didn't achieve those 5. So then it's seen as a negative. So yes, celebrate every win, no matter how small it is. And when I talk about celebrating, I'm not talking about rewarding by going out for a drink or food. I mean, we've been brought up to, you know, join the two things. With reward means either in a food or alcohol. Write down a list of rewards that you can use, whether it's going for a walk on the weekend in a certain park, whether it's go and get your nails done, go and get your hair done, you know, a facial, any kind, a massage, anything that's related to self-care. Okay, but or, you know, listening to your favorite music. There is so many things that aren't related around food and drink. But yeah, write it down so that you're acknowledging it, so that then you can review. If you don't have stuff written down and you don't know, how do you know that you're on track for the bigger goals? If you've set your goals for this year, you need to know that you're on track. So you need to look back and acknowledge where you're at, acknowledge what you've achieved, and feel good about it. It's all about how you feel, because that is going to have a knock-on effect to the next goal. It's going to give you the confidence boost, and you are more likely to achieve that goal. So put in the comments, what do you do to celebrate your wins? Yeah. What do you do? How do you reward yourself? And I will see the rest of you tomorrow.